Welcome back to the channel, guys. Moto Offroad Adventures. We're going to do a little install for you today. I'm getting ready tomorrow to leave out for the Linville Gorge, head up to the Blue Ridge Mountains, and it's going to be some cold weather, so I'm going to take a little extra gear along with me, just a little bit, and I'm putting a new Viaterra tail extender here so I can throw another small bag on. But let me show you around. We'll get installed, but first I got to take my panniers off, and let's dive in. All right, panniers are off. Have my factory 4 quick screws. Factory plate is off. Yes, like the last video, I'm a little dirty back here. Just got it washed up and then went and did an obstacle course. Easier for me to say. Went and did an obstacle course. Got it dirty. I'm not gonna wash it today because we're gonna get muddy tomorrow. And then when I get back in a few days, promise I'm gonna give Draven a nice little bath and spa treatment. Let's jump into the install here. All right, with the hardware, you get 4 spacers, 4 Allen wrench screws. Looks like they have a 10mm nut on them. That is my wrench itself. Well, I'm really good at messing things up occasionally, but for all intents and purposes, this should be a pretty straightforward install. We have the 4 spacers down in place, put the new tail extender on, and then I should be able to add 1 small bag. Again, you see my gear video, I'll kind of pop it down here. I am definitely not a traveler that over carries gear, not a minimalist by any chance either. I just like the bike to be able to perform like the bike should as an adventure bike, but in my cold weather camping, which is going to kind of start right now, this will allow me to bring an additional bag. All right, so if, bam, I can get these lined up, we'll get it tightened on, and I'll show you how the bag fits on there. All right, well, in the classic, John will mess something up. I just put the bolts through a little bit too much to get the nut on there securely, and I have those on now. And we'll tighten these down, and we're set. Just like that, we're done, guys. Not much to it. I'm gonna see how my panniers fit on here, and it should allow me to add the additional bag, which I'll show you when I get packed up here. I have the Viaterra tank bag, excuse me, lays on there for security, and then I can add a little bit of extra space there, but let's put the panniers back on and see what it looks like. All right, panniers are back on, and I actually really like how they fit on there. So very happy about that. If you haven't seen our little van back there, that is Eddie Vander. Yes, I'm a Pearl Jam fan. So the panniers actually can sit a little bit farther back where the seat would be, because that other one was about an inch farther this way. Comes back, and they fit nice and tight. So definitely like the way the panniers fit. Everything looks good. From here should be the easy part, and that is just kind of showing you, I won't have anything in the bag right now. Maybe I can stuff it with something, but how it'll go on the back. And I'll have, of course, my tail bag here that came with my Tusk panniers, and then the additional bag there. So that should all fit well. Let's throw it on and take a look. All right, so here is my tail bag, standard Tusk tail bag. I've moved it up about an inch to where I normally have it, so I'm kind of hoping it actually acts as a little back pad there as well. And then we have this full bar, and I'll grab that bag. And for you that have not seen the Viaterra tail bag, this is the 22 liter. It's actually the same size as this. Keeping weight distributed, keeping small. I just don't like a lot of luggage. I'm gonna move this to the back. This will be the first trip I've officially used this. And that is gonna go on just like that. Has some straps that come with, and I'll show you the tail bag. You might be able to, or the tail, you might be able to see have gear straps there. So that, I think, is going to be absolutely fantastic. Don't mind the straps that I haven't connected there yet, but we're gonna look just like this. I like it, and I will have a little bit, not quite as much as I thought, but a little bit of a backrest there, and then when I'm on the heels there. So it's gonna work out nicely. I'm gonna test this out up on Linville Gorge and let you guys know how it goes. So I got my tail bag, that bag. Get the extra quilt, a little bit extra equipment in there, and I'll take a look, show you how it kind of looks up here with the additional straps. All right, you can see my panniers, and I may or may not leave them there, but they're using a strap connection here, so they don't move around a little bit like they used to. Strap connection here, and the tail bag that Viaterra has is going to use these and these to connect. So it will end up logically doubling my capacity. I'm not going to use 44 liters, but I didn't want to stack up. The big thing, I'm out here having fun, guys. I don't want my luggage to dictate how the bike feels, how it moves out there. I'm still learning as well, but want it to perform like an adventure bike and not like a weighted down hunk of metal. So this is the way that I'm doing it. I think it's going to be fantastic. I'll only carry the extra gear probably in these cold months here. I think it's going to be in the 20s and possibly snowing. Hopefully no snow, but I'll keep you connected. But here is the Viaterra tail bag. Yeah, tail bag and tail extender for the Himalayan. Works on, I believe, the 20 models and newer, 21, 22, 20, 21, 22, and 23, I believe. So that is what we got, guys. Appreciate you watching the video. Hopefully this will be a huge success, and I'll pop it on there for almost every trip. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And go ahead and hit the bell button, you know, the little bing, come along for the journey. I'll have the Linville Gorge Blue Ridge Mountain videos out soon, and keep adventuring, guys. Have a good night.